Good evening. It is January 25th, 1997, and I'm sitting here with
Mary Kennedy.
And your relationship to Cal Poly?
Well, that's about all I know is Cal Poly. My relationship has existed with the institution since 1940.
And why would that be?
Well, it's just been my life, Paul.
But you were maybe married to the former president?
Initially just to a journalism instructor who ended up being the president of Cal Poly.
Okay, we're talking about Cal Poly Rose Float, and being that you were here on campus and involved with all those years through his life with it, what are your recollections of Cal Poly Rose Float, or Cal Poly's entries in the Rose Parade?
Well, I thought it was pretty remarkable that students could put together floats that could compete with all those other beautiful floats that had lots of money and expertise behind it, and this was a volunteer activity, and they came off pretty well, I thought, over the years.
During the years when you were either at the parade or saw it on TV, what was your feeling when you saw the float come down the street?
Well, it was exciting. It's like members of your family involved in something. It gives you a surge. Mm-hmm.
And what about the students? What was your feeling about the students who were involved? Did you ever get to know them or talk to them?
Oh, yes. Many times we'd visit the sites where they were putting the float together, and there was always lots of excitement there, and they were putting up with a lot of conditions, that cold and no meals sometimes, and with their thoughts all on one thing and getting that put together and making something quite remarkable out of it.
In your travels, whenever you would travel out of California, and you said you were from San Luis Obispo and from Cal Poly, did people ever know about the Rose Parade float? Would they ever ask you about it?
Oh, yes. Many times they would refer to having seen the float, the Rose Parade float. Mm-hmm.
So just by your association of Cal Poly, they knew about the
float. Mm-hmm.
And what did that mean to you when you'd hear something like that?
Well, it always gave me a proud moment. Mm-hmm.
That's great. Now, did you saw the first float go down the parade route on TV, I think?
Is it perhaps? I can't swear on a stack of Bibles, but
you were in Stanford for that. Now, when you first heard that Cal Poly was in it almost 50 years ago, and then the first few years that you remember being back here and seeing the float being built and on the parade route, did you ever think you'd see 50 Cal Poly floats?
No. I never thought of that. No, as I look back, I'm really amazed at what I have seen.
What does it mean to you to see Cal Poly's 50th entry in the Rose Parade?
Here again, I'm amazed and pleased and proud.
Great. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.